Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 48 of Direwolf20's All the Mods 8 series, where today we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday, getting the sequential fabricator up and running so that we can automate lubricant and speed upgrades. There it is, sequential fabricator, right? I think we can knock this one out pretty easily. And you. Okay. So what if we had you dispenser upgrade? Oh, that's the wrong one, that's why. I'm like, why am I having trouble with this? Okay, again on the up. Okay, so your lubricant goes above. And then you're going to sit here. Okay. So realistically, what we want to do is move this back one. Or two, actually. To be maybe here. And you can go into a chest. Okay. And then you will be... No, because you need to put your fluid in there. So I do need you to go straight into there. That's kind of annoying. Let me think about this for a sec. So what we could do... Yeah, so I think what I'm going to have to do is... We'll probably still want the sequential fabricator. But we're going to need the crafter to sit here, right? So... I'm tired of hearing that guy up there. I have a torch, so I don't have to hear those annoying noises. But we're probably going to want both of these, right? We do this. And your sidedness will be input on the back. Cool. Okay. So in theory, what I need here then is to import the lubricant into a tank of some kind, right? So let's get an import bus. Do I not have one of those? I usually have some of those. Guess I used them all. Did they go in here somehow? Nope. I guess I used them all. Thought I had more importers. Must have used them all. Okay. So you're going to import her into somewhere, some kind of tank. Let's get a fluid cell. All right, let's get a fluid system. So fluid from refined. We're going to want a fluid grid. You need a grid. Shouldn't be too bad. Right? And then a fluid grid. Not any fluids at the moment, right? But then we want a fluid cell. How about 4096? Does that sound? How about a 64K? I don't think we need it to be anything too grandiose. But it's really just a temporary buffer, at least for this piece. And in theory, I could probably just remove you and put you in there. And that should be fine. All right. So now you should be able to hold fluids. Yeah. In theory. Alternatively, I could have done a fluid storage block. Maybe that would have been a smarter approach. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So if I shift click you, I get that guy back. And then we can do a 64K fluid storage block from refined. Yeah. And then your job will be to hold lubricant. Can I not do that? I can do this. That works. Cool. And your mode will be whitelist. So only lubricant going here, right? So if I come over here, I like this approach. I like this plan. It's coming together in my head. Lubricant comes from 1 bucket of biodiesel, 1 redstone dust makes 1 lubricant, right? So we put that in there. We go back. We stick this in here. And then we connect this cable. And you import bus that lubricant as long as we tell you you're in fluids mode. So that lubricant went away. We go in here. And you've got a bucket's worth of lubricant. Cool? All right. So then over here, we're going to say the speed upgrade is this recipe, right? But I really want you to have lubricant. Can I do that? Can I do that? Processing mode? Yeah. Can I bring you in? How can I specify fluids? There we go. So a bucket of lubricant, right? And then 4 glycerol and 4 lapis. Should make 2 speed upgrades. And that's the pattern that we'll put in here. Okay. And then your pattern will be why not with that? Because that would be cool. So you, is it the sides? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bucket of lubricant and check. And now you're saved. And now you just need a little bit of power. Okay. So now if I said, hey, I want a speed upgrade, you already have your bucket in there. So we hit start, and then you should be that. And then we just need to import bus off of you. And that's happy, right? Now, if I say to do it again, he's missing a bucket of biodiesel. We have this, so let's go home. Let's update this recipe to have the proper biodiesel in it. Think that'll work? We'll find out. It's kind of cool, though. I've never tried that alternatives button, and it looks good. Still missing a bucket of biodiesel. But we have one, right? Oh, we want you to be in fluids mode. So now you should be cool. Yes, cool. So we hit start. You should be crafting now. And you made the thing, and now you should be crafting, and we're cool. That is good. How good is that? How good is that? Eh? Come on. How cool was that? I like everything about it. And now you can have a couple speed upgrades. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I just work here. Give me another set. I'm going to put 2 in each of these down here. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. Right? 2, 2, and 2. Now you guys are just going to run that much better. I don't know about you all. I think that's pretty cool. So for sure, we're keeping up with. So we definitely have a net gain on both of these, right? If I'm correct, but it looks like we have a net gain on both of these. I would like my speed upgrades to fit in there, but it doesn't look like they do. So fluid mixers may not accept speed upgrades. Just dispenser and yeah. Dispenser security and volume. Same for thermomatics, actually. They also don't accept speed upgrades. They may, yeah. I'm guessing the higher the pressure, maybe the faster it runs, but that may not be the case. I don't know. Providing more pressure will speed this machine up, but use more air faster. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so providing more pressure equals more machine use. Can I get 4 more of these? I can. That's so good. But that's going to be the last of it, at least for a little bit. Okay, so let's bump you up, let's bump you up, and let's bump you up. And now you guys should be producing quite a bit faster, which is cool, right? Way better, way better. Now that said, I think at one point I did test to see if it was better to do this versus like this. As long as you cut off at the right point, I think we're good. And you don't let things explode. What I should put is is it a security upgrade? Yeah, allows a built-in safety valve. So let's get a couple security upgrades. Does that sound cool? I think I should autocraft those. And while I'm at it, I don't think I saw that levers were autocraftable. And then while I'm also at it, how about a dispenser? Because I said I would do this when I get back. And now's as good a time as any. Cool. And back. And each of you gets 1. So that just by chance, if you have too much pressure going on, you'll vent it, right? Because this guy's, yeah, he's flickering because of his high redstone EBIT, right? But that's fine. All right, cool. All right, I think our next big task then, now that we've got this guy all going, especially with the security valves and everything, so we should be pretty safe. Looks like we're in pretty good shape. And you're chilling at 4.5, even though you keep doing this weird flickery multi-block connected textures. I don't know what that's all about. And I'm running away as fast as I can. Let's get some etching acid. And we good to go? Yeah? So let's do that whole thing. So we're going to need some unassembled PCBs, right? If I remember correctly. What we want to do is, well, 2 things. One, we want a charging station. For pneumatic stuff. Okay. Which we could probably... Maybe. This might work. You get charged? Yeah, you're looking like you're... Nope, because you're at the 0.3. I forgot. My bad. Put you here. Does that look cool? Yeah, that works, right? And then charge that bad boy up, which I can either speed upgrade or tick accelerate, and I'm choosing the tick accelerate because that works for me for right now. Cool. Hooray, everybody's happy. Now we want to get unassembled PCBs. So let's just real quick math exactly what we need to get this going. So 1 for the platform, 1 for import, 1 for export, 1 for assembly, 1 for laser. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 for this. So that's 8. So you want us to do an even 10? Just call it a day. I like that. So unassembled PCB. We want 10 of those, right? We're missing the plastic sheets. Right, I didn't automate plastic sheets, did I? Dire, please. So how about plastic sheets? Plastic sheets need cold temperatures, and the colder the better. So we want a frame around a chest, right? Frame from Pneumaticraft, the heat frame, right? Can be placed on the inventory heated by an adjacent heat source? Yes. Cool, cool, cool. And then we just want a vanilla chest. Okay. And then we want to get a bucket of lubricant, right? Am I right about that? We want to get a bucket of lubricant? Because if we want plastic by a heat frame, you either want it in a tank or a bucket's worth. Okay? And that's about your best bet. In-world solidifying. But heat frame gives you a better chance, right? Because you get a bonus chance if you heat frame it. So we could let it cool in world, but if we put it in a heat frame, you get a bonus chance. And I want to do that because we want to be efficient with it. Cool. So we're going to want a vortex tube. Okay. And we're going to want our chest. So we're going to want another thermopneumatic processing guy. As well. So this one will make... How about we get... I got an idea. So we're going to go home. We're going to get another 64K fluid guy. I need more auto crafting soon. And really, this is just serving as a buffer. I could use a regular old tank for this. Okay, but you're also going to whitelist, and you're going to be plastic. Molten plastic. Okay? Molten plastic. Okay, now we go back. Well, actually, no, we go home. And molten plastic is... Look at that. Alternatives. Forge biodiesel. Apply, right? And charcoal. Do we know how to make charcoal? We do. Cool. Okay. Now back. 6 whole seconds I have to wait? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You guys are going to have to wait with me. There we go. So you're going to chill here. Okay. And you're going to get this pattern in it. Okay. And that pattern will say, make me plastic. Now, molten plastic is made with an appropriate amount of heat. So we need a decent amount of heat, but no pressure. So we're fine if we don't have pressure. Okay, and we don't yet have the point where we need to worry about the whole heat doohickey. Now, I know I'm going to need another vertex, so I'm going to get it. Cool. Yep, so blue on the bottom, that all looks good. We will let you guys connect with a pneumatic guy here. That'll get you hot. And now we're ready to go. So if we got another import bus, set for fluids, and now we said that we wanted to craft molten plastic. Start, back, boom. And then he imported it, and then I guarantee you down here, we've got a bucket of molten plastic just chilling. Cool? Nice. All right. Now that we've got that, how are we going to get that into bucket form? Can I just get a bucket of that? Can I export a bucket of molten plastic? automatically? Can refined storage automatically do that? That's a good question. So if I had a chest and I wanted to export bus, I don't know if you need crafters or not, but we're going to find out. Does refined storage automatically do the bucket into a bucket? I want to say no, but I also think maybe. Plastic. Bucket of molten plastic from Pneumaticraft. I guess not. I guess not. So what I could do, if I wanted to make that, yeah, you're still sitting there. Okay. What if we did this? What if we did plastic plus bucket equals bucket of plastic? Right? I don't think I put it in here. I think what I need to do is put it in something. Because, like, I know I can do this. If I shift-click this, it'll give me the bucket. See? It's just a bummer that it won't do that automatically. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to make that happen automatically. What I could do is use a buffer tank. And throw a crafter on it. I don't know if this is a great place to do this, but we're going to try. Right, we put that in there. And then we throw an import bus on it. Think that'll work? Find out, right? Sounds like it worked. It sounds like it worked. Because look. Ha-ha. Would you look at that? My goodness, that is cool. Oh, and look, it's making more. Because it's making as much as it can. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, stop doing that now. You're done. You're done, friendo. Okay. So now, what I would do instead is I would put a crafter on this guy. And let's see how this heat frame thing works. Does it spit it into the world, or why are you so hot? Why are you getting temp? Are you getting temperature from there? Are you adjacent temperaturing? Don't adjacent temperature. Don't assume you know what I want to do. Don't share heat. No, no, no. We're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to have a vortex tube here so that the heat goes on the bottom. And then you should be getting nice and cold. I would like you to get super cold, right? The colder you get, the better. Now you're going to have the bottom temperature is going to get very hot. We could have a heat sink. Here's where a heat sink might be useful. So now you're going to get even hotter, and that should be cool. Top temperature should have no problem getting to negative 273. Okay, so now what happens when I put my plastic bucket in here? Cool. So then all we need to do is import bus, and we want to whitelist plastic from Pneumaticraft and an empty bucket. So those are the only things that are allowed to be import bus, right? So home, Okay. Plastic from Pneumaticraft. So bucket of molten plastic equals 1 plastic sheet. We know we'll always get 1 plastic sheet. We might get better. And if we get better, then yay, lucky us. But we can't count on it, so we're not gonna. Okay, so now if I say, hey, I would like 6 of those and hit start, what'll happen is that. And that's looking pretty good. Eh? Eh? Not bad. Now, if I wanted to like super duper min max it, what I would probably want to do is measure this temperature, slow down the rate at which this was inserting. I'm not going to go that crazy. I don't think we need to. I think that we're fine. Especially because plastic is way cheaper than lubricant, right? It's 100 millibuckets rather than a full bucket of diesel. So we have tons of biodiesel. If I wanted, let's say 20 plastic and hit start here, that's only going to use 2 buckets of biodiesel. Right? That's not a big deal. So I think it's cool. Yeah, definitely cool. Definitely cool. I'm actually quite pleased with this. All right, now we want our empty PCB. And we want like 10 of those, right? And we've got the plastic we need. We have everything else we need. I hit start, and it should be going into here. In this wackadoo setup that we got going on. I can get 10 of these? Yeah, looks like I can. And you guys should all be crafting? Nice. How great is this, huh? I love it when everything works super well. It's so good. So about 4 in here and 4 in here. And that looks cool. Okay. Now we want to do what now in this? This is the one where we want the UV light box. So for this, we need to get our Amadron, right? Because the only way we're going to get a PCB blueprint is via Amadron. Cool. So you need this, and one of these, and then we're Amadron ready. And let's charge that bad boy up. Okay. Now we want to order stuff via Amadron, so we're going to need a chest. And some emeralds. Okay, so if I bind you here, okay, and we put some emeralds in there, what I should be able to do is get one of these, right-click it to add it to the order, place order, and a drone should show up somewhere. Oh, hello, there he is. Goodbye, drone. He took my emeralds. And here comes my delivery. Woo! Goodbye, drone. Ah, PCB blueprint. Nice. And then we want 3 of those, and you will be good to go. Sweet. Okay, so now our UV light box also needs pressure. Now this is a temporary thing, so I'm only going to plop it right here. And then it's just a matter of putting it in the UV light box and waiting. Now I can throw speed upgrades in there if I want. Can I get a few more speed upgrades, like 10 more-ish? I can probably, maybe? Yes, we have the resources for that. Barely, I should emphasize. We barely have the resources for that. But a little bit of patience and this stuff will all craft. So we should be fine. So this will take a minute to do its thing. But we only have to do this now. Once we get the assembly line, we don't have to do it anymore, remember? So what I'm going to do is wrap up the episode here after I get some more speed upgrades. Maybe this many? 8 might be cool. That should be pretty good, right? And then when we come back next time, I will have all 8 of these done and ready. Then we can do the etching acid and all that good stuff. And then we'll be ready to make the assembly line. And that should be cool. And then we want to get to the point where we can be like super precise with our thresholds for this thing, because we need to lock it in between 4.9 and 5. Because the crafting for this needs to be like between 4.9 and 5. Yeah, 4.9 bars is what you need, and 5 blows up. So we want to be super precise on this. So we really do need a good amount of PCBs, or at least, you know, some PCBs to make this happen. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. I'm just going to get a chest to temporarily store these in because they don't stack at this stage. So we need to let this finish up. And then when we come back next time, we'll be ready to have some more fun. For now, take it easy.